Okay, this is my first by request kind of video. This is a video version of my written tutorial on prestige building and hero upgrading that I had placed on my two previous Alliance's EVE Alliance accounts. People have been asking me, what are you talking about? Well, as you may not know, these videos were originally intended only for my alliance. I didn't expect them to be popular outside. And in fact, I didn't expect them to even be known about outside the alliance. But now I've become multinational, as it were. So I have chosen to take the video that's on the tutorial that's on this screen over here, and sort of read it to you. Not really. Obviously, this video is not an NPC farming guide. I have one of those. I'm going to post a link for it there. Okay. But it does take information from that. In fact, this takes a lot of information from other videos, and I'll try to put links for those all over the screen when I come to them. Maybe even one right there. What this is a strictly prestige building and hero upgrading guide, especially for mid to low level players. Not really low, more like mid to mid high level players. The assumption here is that you have an army, you have the ability to farm NPC level 5, so you already got the technologies that are required to hit level 5 NPCs, and you also have the supplies to keep pumping out warriors. We're going to get to the details on that here. So first, foremost, let's talk about prestige. Prestige is affected by your town hall levels, meaning if you have one level 5 town hall and that's it, the prestige that you would normally gain is divided by 5. If you have two level 5 town halls, your prestige is then divided by 10. So if you're going to win 1,000,000 prestige, you'd actually only win 100,000. Simple math. So while you're building prestige, you might want to reduce the amount of cities that you have and the levels of the town hall, which of course you can't reduce town hall levels, so give your big city to somebody and get it back when we're done. And then just move over to something small. Okay. What you want to do is have 4 to 5 or much higher level 9 barracks. Don't wait until you hit level 9 with those barracks. You can start right away, but the more levels you have in your barracks, the more soldiers you can train. We're going to assume that you already have all the farming tools you're going to need, meaning ballistas and the transporters. But once again, this is not really a farming guide. You're going to be training warriors nonstop. Okay. For this, it's fine to set up 1,000 warriors in your spread of barracks at a time. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, spread to all things. So if you have 5, then you're actually only doing 200 per, whatever. When you train warriors, just like training anything else, don't forget to put your highest attack hero as the mayor in charge while you do the queuing up of the warrior training, and then you go back to your politics mayor. When you farm your NPCs, attach 1,500 warriors to the attack. They're going to die, and that's fine. When you win a battle and troops die, especially your troops, you gain prestige. You also gain a massive boost to the experience gained by your hero. It'll change the. Okay, say you hit a level 5 NPC normally with 400 ballistas, 400 transporters, assuming you've got the technology to do that. You get 0 prestige, and you get, I think it's like 93,000 experience. Don't correct me if I'm wrong on that. It's something like that. Attach 1,500 warriors to it, and all of a sudden you're gaining 300, 400 prestige. It varies. And the experience for your hero bumps up to like 123,000 or more. I think it's something along those numbers. It's really that simple. You gain prestige from training troops. You gain prestige from killing those troops. Warriors are cheap and fast. When it comes to level 8s, which is what I really like to use for serious upgradage, it's a word, I like to send just warriors to a city. Well, warriors and transporters. Level 8, I'll just send 98,000 warriors or 98,800 warriors, and then 1,200 transporters. That cleans out the level 8 and kills off half of the warriors, which gives you like a million something experience for your hero and a buttload of prestige as well. That's pretty much it down to the bare bones minimum on this. But I went from like 200,000 experience to 450, almost 500,000 experience in 1 week doing that. I killed a buttload of warriors in the process. There's some added benefits to this. First off, you'll have the infrastructure in your city now to produce troops heavily for wartime situations. You'll also most likely have a whole bunch of warriors on hand if you ever go to war and get attacked. Warriors are very good for defense. You can send wave after wave after wave of them, and you don't really care if they die because they're just warriors. You also gain experience from doing it. You can reinforce other people's cities with them. And you don't care if they die. So all in all, they're good. I mean, yeah, they're just crap warriors, but still, there's a benefit to having them. Things you're going to need for this are a decent amount of level 9 barracks, a level 9 or level 10 feasting hall, a level 9 or level 10 rally point, 9 or 10 heroes, all of whom can attack, whatever, maybe the mayor, who can attack and successfully defeat a level 5 NPC. What you want to do is you're going to send out your attacks 8, 9 at a time to 8 or 9 NPCs at a time. Now, this is not a farming guide, so what I'm going to tell you next is not what you do when you're just farming for resources. Attack those same NPCs, the closest 8 or 9 NPCs, every 30 minutes. It should take you probably about 30 minutes to get there, or get there and get back, so it doesn't really matter. The wall defenses and troops completely replenish in an NPC in roughly that time. If I'm wrong, and I may be, go ahead and call me on it and go ahead and put it down below. But I think that's fairly accurate. The resources take 8 hours, but the troops take about 30 minutes to completely replenish, which means you can hit those same NPCs every 30 minutes for that same amount of prestige and experience for your hero. And you're going to get a high-level hero pretty quickly, too, with this, which, of course, there's a hero management guide on here posted there. That'll tell you what to do with all that experience. Of course, I've already posted it, I believe, and I'm going to post it again. The NPC, I'll do it over here. NPC farming guide is going to go right there. How to send out attacks, I think I have one of those, and I'll put it here. If not, I'm pretty sure I'll put something there to make fun of myself for thinking that I have one. Let's just see if I have anything over here that you guys need to know. I think the prestige gain is 1-to-1 for killing a warrior. So if you kill 15,000 warriors, you're going to get 15,000 prestige, which then factor in the town halls, which is why I was getting 400. So yeah, take those numbers I said before and shelve that. I had a decent amount of town hallage, and that factored in, which gave me the number that I came up with. So that does show. So you take into consideration the amount of town halls you have, divide it, and you'll get the number that you're going to get. So if you're going to go on a prestige run, drop yourself down to a level 1 town hall, and thus you will have a decent chance of gaining a lot of prestige in the process. There's lots of variations on this, and you can send more than 1,500 transporters, warriors with you. If you're having a lot of trouble feeding those guys, say you built a whole bunch, send 2,000, send 2,500. There's a point where the return isn't worth the, I'm doing this, you can't see it, the return isn't worth the cost of killing your guys. Like 5,000, 10,000 warriors is going to be, you're wasting them. But there is a benefit in the lower 1,000 range, 1,000, 2,000, maybe even 3,000, but I don't know. Play with it. Find out what works good for you. Obviously, you're going to need a lot of resources to do this, so build up ahead of time. Or if you got a decent NPC farm, send it out all over the place. You know, do the NPC farming guide thing of send it to all kinds of different places and hook it all up every single time you go. Send to your warriors, though. Get in the habit. You'll find yourself screwing up and going, I forgot to send them. It's okay. So there you go. That's pretty much it on the Prestige Farming Guide. So you can stop asking questions about what I mean by that. Have a good day. DJ Tiny Tim signing out. Go Saxons.